I'm Sherslady Wickham-Witch, specialising in psychic mediumship, and if Spirit has brought you here, so blessed be and merry we meet. A little bit about me, if you are just joining me and this is your first time here, is I am a Wickham Witch. I was blessed to be able to be born in the craft. My dear dad in spirit is a Wickham Witch, and we move with the earth, not on it, harming none, in perfect love and perfect trust, as I like to say. And I've been able to connect to spirit since I was born. My first connection to spirit was my gorgeous grandmother in spirit, who stood at the end of my bed when I was under 2 years old. And that's on my Aboriginal side, my Aboriginal grandmother, and she's been with me ever since. And I've been professionally reading now for over 20 years. So that's just a little bit about me. I never inbox anybody for anything. And the readings that we're going to do here today, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world as well. Come in and say hi, as I like to say. I am going to do general readings here. The readings that I provide will be directed by spirit. As I like to say, I'm in spirit, have one foot in spirit, one foot on Mother Earth. So don't be shy. Come in and say hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's a pleasure to be here and an honour to be here. So certainly share me out, share the love, as I like to say. And as I say, come in and say hi. Don't be shy. Let me know where you're from, who you are, all of those things as you come into my live. And certainly if there's the readings that I provide here, as I said, are general readings. They're very much directed by spirit. Unfortunately, I can't answer any questions to do with legal, fertility or health questions here, but I'd be happy to answer any other questions. And as I said, your questions are answered by spirit. It is up to spirit, not up to me. So many blessings for joining me. Come in and say hi. Hopefully you can start seeing me as people come in. Come in and say hi. Let me know how you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It'd be my absolute pleasure and honour to meet you and have you here on my live. So that's just a little bit about me. I never inbox anybody for readings, and certainly if you're wanting readings with me, you just need to click on my link and you can schedule a reading with me. Hi Sharon, how are you? Lovely to see you here. How's things going? Lovely to have you here. Hello, hello. So come in and say hi, as I like to say. Don't be shy. Let me know where you're from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's an absolute pleasure and honour to have you here. I think Facebook is a bit laggy, so I apologise for that, but I think it's up to that spirit as well, let's be honest. So if you're not seeing any messages or things coming through, it's up to spirit. How are you, Sharon? Lovely to have you here. Many blessings for joining me. I hope everything's well with you, my darling, and many blessings for your message the other day as well, sweetheart. My love and healing to you as well, sweetheart. So come in and say hi. I'll just keep talking. I don't know what's going on. Hello, Sandra. Many blessings for joining me. As I said, I'll just talk a little bit more about myself. I am a Wickham Witch. I was blessed to be able to be born into the craft, if spirit has brought you here. I am a psychic medium. The readings that hello, Kimmy. Good morning. I want to say the readings that I provide here are general readings. I'm very much directed by spirit, as I am in spirit. I've been professionally reading now for over 20 years. I never inbox anybody for anything, so certainly if you're wanting readings with me, you can click on my link in the bio or my link on the Facebook and schedule a reading with me. Unfortunately, I can't answer any health, fertility or legal questions here. I am doing psychic readings here, so if you've got any questions, you can certainly ask those, but certainly for those of you that do know me, if spirit comes through, I can't deny them and I can answer those questions as well with spirit. So if you've got any questions, pop them in the chat. Without any further ado, let's get going. Many blessings for joining me. Thank you for the shares and all of those things as well. So I am a psychic medium, but just today, if you've got any psychic questions, I'd be absolutely pleasure to answer those. All right, Sandra, let's go with you. As I said, all right, I'll just pop you up, sweetheart. All right, so, okay, I'll go with you first, sweetheart, and me saying psychic readings and a general reading for you, goodness gracious. All right, with you, sweetheart, I do feel like you have been sort of pushing the proverbial up the hill, but I want to say I do feel things are going to actually get better. And here I'm going to say to you, Sandra, I'm not going to get spirit or connect with spirit as spirit's walking straight in, sweetheart. Darling, would you have a gorgeous grandmother in spirit? Is that correct? I've got this beautiful lady that's coming through. I do feel like she's very much like you. She's also encouraging you to follow your path as well. And I do feel your psychic and your mediumship's on as well, Sandra, I've got to say to you. Would you have a grandmother in spirit? Is that correct, darling? I've just got this beautiful lady that's just come through. Goodness gracious, she's like you. I do feel that I feel like it's on your mum's side. I feel that this is mum's mum. Would you have a grandmother in spirit? Is that correct, darling? I can't see your answers. Oh, goodness gracious, Facebook's a bit laggy today, guys. I don't know. Yes, or your mum. Okay, thank you. All right, okay, well, I'll get your mum in, seeing you've said about mum, because I'm drawn to the women like nothing else. It's almost like the strength of the women, if you would understand that. I'll just sit your grandmother down. I did have grandma in first, but I'll get your mum in for you, sweetheart. With your gorgeous mum, goodness gracious, you two are just like peas in the pod, if that makes sense. I do feel that there was, you're just so close with each other. I do feel with your mum, she was taken a little bit too soon. Your gorgeous mum is just gorgeous, just unconditional love. I feel she was very much a free spirit as well. And I do feel like that she loved nature, loved music, loved life, loved everything, you know, just, and absolutely loves you. You know what I mean? I want to say that I do feel that she looked fabulous in dresses but also trousers as well. She just could look fabulous in anything. I feel her home was her real sanctuary, Sandra. Would you understand that message? I feel like her home was her sanctuary. I do feel like with your gorgeous mum, she keeps playing with my hair, so I don't know if you've got the same colouring in hair, but she keeps playing with my hair and things like that. She's very proud of you and who you are and where you're going to, my darling. I know you faced a few challenges, but I feel that with what she's saying to me, my darling, that it's almost like I want to say to you that she's sort of pushing things aside now so that you can move on with things for yourself. She's saying time is of the essence for you. And I do feel like with her now, she's also talking about doing things very much for you now, if that makes sense. The time is now for you. And she's coming in around you to make those things happen. I'm feeling like there's a bit of a holiday coming up for you as well, sweetheart. And your mum's definitely making all of those things happen. And she just keeps telling me to take care of you. It's almost like she's pushing you forward as well. It's like she's got her hand on my back. She was very determined lady, very spoke her mind and her truth and her unconditional love. But she's absolutely making things happen on this plane. This year is going to be quite a wonderful year for you too. And I do feel like there's some lovely times ahead is what she's saying to me. There's something around your finances increasing. Hi, Kath. There's something about your finances increasing as well. But she's so proud of you and she's just a proud lady. And I feel that you feel her at times as well. And you may even smell her and have dreams about her and things. She loves the home that you're in. How are you, Kath? Much love to you. And she's just so proud of you, sweetheart. So I know you keep talking to her, and I know you've got photos out and display of her. She wants to make mention of that. And I'm going to send her back to you with a great big kiss and cuddle. There's good times ahead. So, and your mum's got it, all right? Your mum's got it. And she's talking about the strength of the women. You're very strong. Don't change who you are. You be true to you is what she's saying. She loves you to bits and she's always with you, all right, sweetheart? I'm going to send your mum back to you with a great big kiss and cuddle from spirit, and many blessings for allowing your gorgeous mum to come through today. All right, if you'd like readings with me, you can click on my link and certainly schedule a reading with me. Oh, my pleasure. And schedule a reading with me. It'd be my absolute pleasure and honour to do so. Oh, thanks, Kath. How are you, darling? I miss you too. I've got one of my gorgeous medium friends that's just joined me. Many blessings, Kath. It's a lovely start to my Saturday as well. I miss you heaps. All right, okay. If you would like to have readings with me, you can certainly click on my link in the bio. Good morning, Ash. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, heavens, Murgatroyd, I've been thinking about you. Need to get me to Canberra one of these days. Yes, sweetheart, message me. Send me a private message, Kath. Just send me a private message, honey, through Messenger. All right, darling? I miss you. Much love to you. All right. Hi, Kat. how, Ashley, goodness gracious, have I been thinking about you lately? Okay, heavens to Murgatroyd, and here you are. All right, okay. Certainly come in and say hi. And demonstrate for you. Okay, bless your heart. All right, okay. Yeah, just send me a private message, sweetheart. Much love to you. Many blessings for joining me this morning. Hope you're having a nice morning as well. Gorgeous cup of tea or cup of coffee this morning. All right, if you'd like to pop some questions in the chat, come in and say hi. As I like to say, I'm only on for a little bit. I'm trying to do some more readings on Facebook rather than my TikTok, which I feel like I'm a TikTok queen. But certainly, if Spirit doesn't choose you here, you can certainly click on my link in the link and just schedule a reading with me. Hello, Pascal. Hello. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Kath. Many blessings for joining me. Yes, it gets busy, doesn't it? Much love to you. Have a fabulous day. All right. Okay. Hello, Pascal. So the readings I provide here are general readings. Certainly, if you've got any questions, pop them in the chat. I'm very much directed by Spirit, as I'm in Spirit. As I like to say, I do have the cards, but if the card falls out, it falls out, as I like to say. The readings that I give you are general. Unfortunately, I can't answer any fertility, pregnancy, legal, and health questions here, but I am able to answer some general questions. I'm saying that, I'm doing psychic readings today, but the last reading I did, I can't stop Spirit if Spirit comes through, right? So if your loved ones come through, unfortunately, I can't deny them coming through. I am a medium as well. All right. Okay. Hello, Karen. All right. Many blessings. All right. With regards to you, darling, with regards to you, baby, your new grandson coming in, absolutely. I feel that that's a celebration, if that makes sense. I'll just pop your question up, darling. Absolutely, I do feel that everything's going to be wonderful. It's a wonderful, wonderful time. There's new love coming through, if that makes sense. I feel he's very much an old soul too, Karen, I got to say. I do feel like he's an old soul, been here before, if that makes sense. I feel that he's not only going to be fabulous, coming through okay, but I feel he's going to absolutely change everybody's world here. It's absolutely fabulous for everybody, I've got to say. But he is an old soul. He's going to work everybody out straight away, is what I want to say. And very much, yes, just absolutely fabulous. He's a wonderful, wonderful spirit, and just a beautiful, beautiful energy. All right, sweetheart. Just absolutely gorgeous is what I want to say to you. He's just absolutely gorgeous. So yes, just a little early, I know, just a little bit early, but that's okay. I'm hearing from Spirit, very strong, determined soul. All right, so watch out for that. He'll have you guys all worked out with you around his finger and things like that. So absolutely, many blessings and congratulations is what I want to say. Very old soul. Watch his space. He's going to be a very determined child and get to where he wants to get to. Right. I feel he's a bit like his parents as well. All right, because I feel like, I don't know if it's your daughter or daughter-in-law, but I'm feeling mum's quite determined. So he's very much that soul. All right. Many blessings for asking that question. All right. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, Pascal. Hello. Hello would be more related to you living, moving and career. Okay, Pascal, many blessings for asking that question. With regards to your living situation, look at me moving. I do feel that there is a move coming up for you, and I do feel like also that it's related around your career. I do feel that your career is, I'm hearing opportunities, Pascal, is what I want to say to you. I feel that there's opportunities coming up for you. It's almost like Spirit's really pushing you now. And I do feel like that it's almost like, I want to say, there's an opportunity that's imminent that's coming up around you. Certainly you could run your own business as well. Good morning, Helen. I do feel like that you certainly could run your own business should you want to, because you're an incredible creative soul. But I do feel like that there's new opportunities coming up, and I feel that once that career comes in, and I'm feeling there's a sense of imminency around that, so I'm feeling around May for you, Pascal. I feel that there's a move for you as well, all right? And the move could actually, I see you going over water as well, darling, so you could have an opportunity to go over water as well, sweetheart, okay? But I feel absolutely it's happening. Spirit is making that happen, all right, darling? So just trust in that, okay? But there's I want to say I keep getting money pouches put in my hand too for your finances, so that'll be wonderful as well. So many blessings for asking that question, and thank you for joining my live. All right, if you guys want readings with me, you can certainly check out my website and schedule readings with me. How are you, Helen? Many blessings for joining me. The readings I provide here are general readings. It's very much directed by spirit. I will be trying to do more lives on Facebook. So as I'm a bit of a oh goodness, now I've got somebody on here that's we always much pleasure. We always get people on Facebook that try and spam, don't we? Goodness gracious, I don't know why that is, but heavens to Murgatroyd. So I never inbox anybody for anything. If you want readings with me, then certainly all you do is click on my link in the bio and schedule a reading with me. I miss you too, Helen. I never inbox or ask people for readings. I do have somebody on here that I can't seem to get on with my live to block them at the moment, but please don't ever ever click with those people. I get lots of spammers as well. I don't know what's going on with Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, but there's lots of people out there spamming, and this is my only Facebook page apart from my other one, which is Sher Slater. They're both my professional pages, and as I say, I never inbox anybody for anything. All right, many blessings. How are you, Helen? Are you good? Oh, blessings. All right, if you have any questions, pop them in, and I'll answer a few more questions before I get whisked away again. And certainly I can answer any psychic or mediumship questions if you have any of that about, your own psychic or mediumship, any of those things, I'd be happy to. Hello, Kimmy. Oh, thanks, Kimmy. Bless you. Kimmy, all right, sweetheart, seen you here. Would you like a reading, Kimmy? Seen you here? Why not, I say. Kimmy? Want a reading? Sister, hello, sister, my love. How are you, my darling? Gosh, all these beautiful people popping in this morning on a Saturday morning. Okay, Kim, let's get mum in. All right, I've got your mum and your husband in. Let's go. Hi, Susie. Good morning. Oh, bless you. Thank you for saying that. All right, Kimmy, let's get mum and your hubby in, because they come in together. Your gorgeous hubby. He's just a delight. And he always comes in dancing and singing like nothing else. You know what he's like, Kimmy? He's just a hoot. I do feel like I'll talk to your hubby first, sweetheart, if that's okay. He's saying to me that he's talking to me about things ending, and I know that you know what I mean about that, right? I feel that there was a delay around the situation with mum's things, but I want to say to you, and I'll talk to mum about that in a second, darling, but I want to say your hubby is like, it's almost like he's saying we've had enough, if that makes sense, right? He's trying to get it all finalised, right, and finished, if that makes sense. Your hubby is, oh my goodness, he's, your husband is just an absolute delight. It's almost like he's dancing the jig, Kimmy, if that makes sense. But I want to say he's also, it's almost like he's putting his foot down as well with relation to what's been going on with mum, and I can't get too intimate without going into that here, but you know what I mean. And I do feel like that he's just like saying that that's enough, if that makes sense. I do feel that there is going to be a resolution this year for that, is what I want to say to you. And I do feel that there's going to be a positive outcome for it as well, sweetheart. And also, your hubby is absolutely loving the grandbaby. I want to say, I feel that this little one is just like him. He's absolutely amazing, absolutely incredible little soul. And I do feel like he's coming in around the family as well, Kimmy. Is it your daughter that lost something? Is that right, Kimmy? Was there a loss of a ring? Is that right? Was it your daughter that lost her ring? Is that right? An engagement ring or something? Yeah, he's so much like his granddad. Is it your daughter that lost a ring, sweetheart? sweetheart? Is that right? Have I got that right? Because he's just bringing up about a piece of jewelry. He's a bit cheeky, you know. I feel like, yes, her engagement ring. Okay, let me talk to him about that because he's just brought that up, and I don't think I had time to talk to her the other day when I was on a live. I do feel like it's at home somewhere. She hasn't found it yet, has she? Goodness gracious, your husband, he's a bit cheeky. I feel like he might have taken it. You know how we say through the doorways, if that makes sense, right? But I feel like, sweetheart, I don't know why I'm getting something around a change table or something where she changes something where she changes her little one, you know. It's like she's put little one. Yeah, I feel like he's taken it through a doorway. I feel it's going to reappear, though, I want to say, but I feel like she was playing with the little one or changing the little one, and then I feel that this ring has come off, if that makes sense. It's sort of like it might have got caught on something. I'm drawn to like the change table or something, sweetheart. All right, but I do feel like. I do feel like that. Oh, now I've got somebody else posing on here. I don't know how to block them on here because it's just goodness gracious. I've got somebody here spamming. All right, yeah, get it to look, sweetheart. I've got somebody here spamming, so please just ignore the spammers, okay, guys? Because I just ignore. I never inbox anybody for anything. So the only way to have readings with me is to click on my link in the bio and like do it that way, okay, guys? Because yeah, I just don't inbox anybody for anything. So we've got somebody on here that's spamming. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. So many people come on and spam, if that makes sense. But I do feel she'll find it, sweetheart. I've got to say, Kimmy, back to you. I feel Dad's absolutely trying to make that happen, all right? And I feel like it's just going to appear, all right, darling? So tell her not to lose hope. I feel like it's just going to appear, if that makes sense, all right, darling? And and with Mum, just quickly with Mum, Mum is absolutely so proud of you. She is with you and she is around you. As you know, your gorgeous Mum is just, absolutely stunningly gorgeous. She also is trying to, she's trying to stop the delay of things, if that makes sense. She's talking to me about getting things tidied up, right, the loose ends and things like that. So I feel the next time that you guys go to what I'm talking about, I feel that there won't be so much of a delay, if that makes sense. I feel things are going to get wound up this year is what I want to say to you, all right? I'm going to send Mum absolutely loves you. She loves the grandbaby. She loves all of you, and I'm going to send it back to you with a great big kiss and cuddle from Spirit. Many, many blessings. All right, sweetheart. Okay. Hello, sister. Thank you for staying on. Many blessings. All right. If you guys would like readings with me, yes, in August, darling. I feel I'm not being shown any more delay, if that makes sense, around that. All right, sweetheart. Yes, come and have a reading. I know I miss you heaps. Oh, bless you, sister. Much love to you, you gorgeous girl. All right. Thanks, Kimmy, for popping that in. Many blessings. All right, Susie, let's go with you. What's going on? Okay, Susie, I'm going to come with you. Hang on, I'll put your little question up. Okay, Susie, you gorgeous girl. Let's go. I'm with you, sweetheart. You beautiful soul. All right. Look, I feel with you, darling. Goodness gracious, I miss you too. All these lovely clients I've got coming on. I want to say to you, sweetheart, I feel that I do feel there's been a bit of a shift. I know there's been a bit of a shift with you. I'm feeling very positive about how things are moving forward for you, Susie, if that makes sense. I feel that I think things have been a little bit tight financially, but I'm feeling like things are going to start to free up, sweetheart, not too far away now. I feel that this beautiful grandbaby that's around you is just fabulous. I think that this has been a real big, beautiful new addition to the family, if that makes sense. Hello, Vicky, and I want to say to you, hi, Aileen, and I want to say to you, I just get a sense of feeling that there's been a bit of a shift, right? Yeah, he is amazing. He's just stunning. He's a very old soul, as you know, and he's just, just a delight is what I feel that he's just been like. And he's so much like you, Susie, right? Really, your grandson is so much like you, I've got to say. bit of a chip off the old block there, right? And you know, you're very, very spiritual. You know it all right. He's got a whole family worked out. But I do feel that there's been some changes around you, sweetheart, and I'm just feeling more positive, if that makes sense. I'm just feeling like there's more positive things that are happening for you now. I feel that there's a lot more clarity, if that makes sense, right? There's a lot more clarity. You've now got your power back and you're doing, I want to say you're just doing you, if that makes sense. And I think that that's working out beautifully for you. I do feel I've got to say, hello, Miss Cindy. How are you, gorgeous? I want to say to you that I do feel that things are really starting to move now for you, if that makes sense, sweetheart. And I want to say also that I do feel that your finances are going to take a bit of an increase as spirit comes in, a bit of an increase as well, too, sweetheart. I feel that by the time you get to Christmas, you'll look back on this year and go, oh my goodness, that was amazing, right? So I feel there's a couple of more surprises coming up for you too, all right, without saying too much, but there's a couple more surprises. We might need to have a reading over that. But it is going to be an amazing year for you, sweetheart, okay? An absolutely amazing year. And I'm going to send so much love and healing for you. All right, many blessings. Oh, goodness, we've got these people in here that, let me just block these people. Sorry, guys, I've got people in here that are spamming. All right, okay. Oh, gosh, there it is there. Let's hide that one. This is the person spamming, guys. So please, if you get anybody on here asking you for readings, it is not me. All right. So please just you know, ignore them. Yeah. Okay. Because I've got somebody on here that I can't seem to get rid of. Okay. All right. So okay, Carrie Ann, let's go with you, sweetie. Okay. Many blessings. All right, sweetheart. I'll do you and we'll see how we go. So many blessings for joining me. I'm trying to do more lives on Facebook. Seem to be like the good morning, Candace. All right, okay, Carrie Ann, let's get going and see what's going on with you. Goodness me, it hasn't come without challenges, has it, sweetheart? Heavens to Murgatroyd. Look, I keep being told, sweetie, but with you, I want to say I keep being shown. I've got this. Oh goodness, I said I was only going to do psychic readings, but goodness me, I always get a spirit coming through. I do feel like I've got an auntie in spirit for you, Carrie Ann. Have you got an auntie in spirit, sweetheart? Have you got an auntie in spirit, darling? Because I feel like I've got this gorgeous lady that's gone to spirit, like an auntie, a beautiful, beautiful soul. I feel like only recently gone to spirit, if that makes sense, darling. Yeah, you just lost her. Thank you. She's an amazing spirit, amazing soul, taken a little bit too soon, if that makes sense. And I want to say, I do feel like with her, goodness gracious, we've got heaps of people here, you know, on here wanting readings. I don't know if you guys can see all the spammers. I do feel like with her that, you know, just taken a little bit too soon. I do feel like there was a closeness, sweetheart, with her. Would you understand that message? I feel that you and her were a little bit alike, if that makes sense. You know, I'm feeling very much drawn to the strong women. I feel like for some reason I'm being told she gave it a best shot, if you would understand that. She's a gorgeous lady of culture. I do feel like with your beautiful auntie, is there a memorial or something that's happening? Is there something around a memorial today or shortly? Because she's saying how proud she is of things happening, and I do feel like she's also pushing you forward, sweetheart. Thank you. There is. Thank you. She's very. And is there something that you're going to be saying at that memorial? Is that correct? Is there something? Are you going to be next week, the funeral? Thank you. She's very proud of how that's going, and she's absolutely in love with how you're all coming together, if that makes sense, right? So she absolutely wants to say thank you, and she loves how she's bringing everybody together with relation to that. And I want to say she wants to say to celebrate her life, if you would understand that. She was very strong. I feel she was quite strong in the community as well, Carrie Ann. Would you also understand that? And I want to say I do feel that she was, you know, very much, you know, very much a lady of culture, if that makes sense as well. She's just a beautiful spirit, and I feel feel she gave beautiful words to everybody, wise words to everybody that she met. And it's almost like I want to work, walk on the earth barefooted, and it's almost like she was teaching others. Would you understand that message? She was passing knowledge on, or passing story on, as we say, right? So I do feel that she's left those stories with you, and I want to say that she absolutely adores you, and adores your family, and she's with you. Please keep talking to her, sweetheart. She's coming in around your mum as well at the moment, your gorgeous mum. I think I had mum on here before. I don't know if mum's still here, but she is around your mum at the moment. I know you feel her. I know you may have even had dreams about her, because she wants to make mention of that as well, darling. But she's with you, and she's also helping you to get to where you want to get to, if that makes sense, right? Hi, Kathleen. So I want to say that she is coming in around the family. She's very excited that the family's coming together over this. And even though she was taken a little bit too soon to fly, if that makes sense, she is with you all the time. And she's around you and your gorgeous family, and she's making things happen. She is absolutely making things happen here on this plane as well for you and your gorgeous family. I feel there's a move coming up for you as well, Kerry Ann, if that makes sense, right? I feel like there's a move coming up this year for you as well, all right? So you're not traveling so much either, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, all right? And many blessings for coming on today. And I'm going to send your gorgeous auntie back to you with a great big kiss and cuddle from Spirit. Yes, you're trying to get a house. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's happening this year as well. All right, darling. Right. So yeah, absolutely. Oh, my pleasure, sweetheart. Much love to you. Great big kiss and cuddle from your auntie. She absolutely loves you. Just keep talking to her, and she's not going to leave you, as you know. She's just so proud of you as well. All right, sweetheart. So just keep talking. All right. Okay. If you'd like readings with me, if Spirit hasn't chosen you here, you can certainly click on my website and schedule a reading with me. I am trying to do more lives on Facebook. Hello. Oh, hello, Tilly. How are you? Oh my gosh, I love you. Oh, much love. Oh, sorry, guys. I've got my gorgeous sister on here with her beautiful family. Mwah! I love you long time. All right, we have to get together, sister. All right. If you'd like readings with me, as I say, you can just click on my website and schedule a reading with me. I will be trying to do more lives on Facebook again. So, or you can join me on TikTok, or you can schedule a reading with me. That'd be my absolute pleasure. I'll just do a couple more before I have to whisk away to do some privates. All right. Ash, what's going on? Oh my goodness. Okay, Ash, here we go. Okay, I'm with you, sweetheart. Let's go. With you, darling, the next 6 months. Look, I feel it'll be a little bit up and down, if you know what I mean. But nothing that you can't handle, sweetheart. You've got it all, if that makes sense. I want to say to you, I feel like it's a little bit like, up and down is what I'm going to say. There's a few little rocks in your road, but nothing that you can't handle, right? I feel you're going to push through it. I do feel there's a new home for you on the horizon as well, sweetie. And I want to say to you, I just feel like everybody's coming together, if that makes sense. Hi, Lacey. I just feel like there's a sense of everybody coming together, right? I feel the kids are fantastic. I feel the family's wonderful. I just feel a sense of you being pushed forward. I feel that there's also, I do feel like there's, and I don't know if Mum's still on, but I feel like there's going to be a commitment. I want to say, because I can feel a ring going on my finger. All right, sweetheart. But I do feel like the next 6 months are going to be just a little bit up and down, okay? But certainly you've got it, is what I want to say to you from Spirit. You absolutely have this, and I want to say that Spirit is really helping you get through what you need to get through those challenges. But I do feel very positive about those outcomes as well, if that makes sense, all right? So it's all good things, is what I want to say. It's going to be a little bit tricky as you negate it, but you know what I mean. But certainly I do feel there's happy times ahead as well, sweetheart. All right, there's happy times ahead as well. Okay. So just trust in that. And I know you have the strength also to get through what you need to get through. All right. I feel that, yeah, I just feel positive about everything moving forward. All right, sweetheart, but nothing that you can't handle, if that makes sense. All right. Okay. You got this. You're amazing. And I'm sending you lots of love and healing around that. All right. Many blessings for joining me. Okay. If you'd like readings with me, you can certainly click on my website and schedule readings with me. I am trying to do more lives for you here on Facebook. And I've got to say to you that if Spirit doesn't choose you here, then you can certainly click on my website and schedule a reading with me. Oh, you're welcome, Ash. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Helen, let's go. I'm still here. Will I leave my job? Well, hopefully they're not watching, Helen. All right, darling. Let's have a look. Let's go. Actually, I'll take your comment off. Okay. Let me just answer that. All right, sweetheart. Hopefully they're not watching me. I do feel that you will. I feel that there's opportunity for you to be able to leave. And I do feel that, and it's Spirit too, Helen, pushing you forward into your healing work as well, right, darling? I know you're a stunning healer anyway. I've got to say you're an incredible healer, and that's what you do for work. But I feel that you know what I mean by that. It's pushing you forward into where you need to be with your beautiful crystal healing and things like that, if that makes sense. You really are an incredible healer, and I think Spirit's making that open up and happen for you, sweetheart. I do feel like, darling, I do feel like that the job with relation to the current position, I do see you leaving that position, if that makes sense, right? I do feel that you're going to leave that position. I feel that time is right, if that makes sense, Helen. And I do feel like a sense of I do feel like a sense of being a lighter around that as well, sweetheart, if that makes sense. All right. So it's not too far away, and I'm getting a bit more time for you to do the things that you want to do. All right, darling. And I'm sending you lots of love and healing. Hopefully that makes sense to you, sweetheart. All right, if you'd like readings with me, you can certainly click on my website and schedule a reading with me. If Spirit didn't choose you here, it'd be my absolute pleasure and honor to do so. I will be doing more lives again on Facebook, probably in the next week or so. So if you're wanting to have readings with me, you can certainly click on my website and certainly schedule a reading with me. To be my absolute pleasure and honor to do so. And I'm sending all of my love out to all of you. So below. So